Hello, guys. And if you do love a Reddit story, why not consider hitting that subscribe, maybe that notification bell too. Let's crack on with today's story. A story from a guy who wished to remain anonymous. The story is called My GF, F22, Wants Me, M22, to convert for her, and it really bothers me. Dating and marriage. For context, we're both from NYC. I was raised in a strict Hindu family, but I am not religious. However, I still do believe. She comes from a very strict Muslim Egyptian family. We have not met each other's families. We've been together for a little over 2 years, and I am her first for everything. Our relationship is like any other regular intimacy, dates, etc. We even dorm together at university outside of our family's knowledge. My only issue is that every few months she'll try to bring up me converting to Islam. I keep finding this disrespect because it feels dehumanizing. I know I'm not translating that feeling across to whoever is reading this well. But it's like, hey, I respect you as a human being. I see this relationship as two people. Can we please just respect each other? I respect her choice to believe in Islam. I've never pushed her to convert or act like she's not Muslim, so I could introduce her to me family. My family would be extremely upset if they found out I was with a Muslim girl. I could even get disowned. I realize she is risking the same thing and more being with me, and I respect and love her so much for that. She's told me men at the mosque have approached her father, which I don't find surprising. In my opinion, she's absolutely beautiful. Her family has arranged meetings for her with guys a few years older and much more financially stable. She's rejected all of them, against her parents' wishes. I really do value what she's done for me and how she's always been there. I think it's important to stress that she has been my best friend for so long, I can't imagine without her. And then, sometimes when we go out for lunch, she'll want to wear a hijab. She'll asking me if that's okay, which I've stressed that she doesn't have to ask me. I personally prefer that she didn't wear one because I like her without it. But I just say, in case someone I know sees me with her, it is important to stress that I've never told her that she shouldn't wear it. However, I am honest and say that I would prefer why she didn't. But again, stressing that it's her choice. She'll usually ask me again, wanting a definitive answer. I understand that she's trying to make me feel like her husband or something because she's looking at me for approval. I don't think this comes from a place of manipulation or anything like that. A few months back, she made friends with a few hijabis that go to our school. Eventually, she told them the details of our relations, which caused a fight within the group. Some of the girls respected her choices, while others wanted nothing to do with her. Thankfully, the ones that respected her are now her full-time friends, which is really love seeing, because in high school she had trouble making friends. Her parents kept her under house arrest and took away her phone before bed. Yet, after she and this group became a thing, I got better acquainted with them, and they started asking me when so was going to convert to Islam. I laughed, and then they all started laughing, and I was able to play off the whole thing like a joke. This don't tick me off until last week. I got a knock on our door at 10 a.m. on Friday. She was in the bathroom, and I opened the door, and there was a group of Muslim girls standing there. I let them in, thinking they had come for my girlfriend. They made themselves at home before even greeting me, and starting to talk about why I should consider Islam. This genuinely pissed me off because why are you at my door on a Friday morning trying to convert me? However, when they crossed a line when they started talking about it, why Hinduism was a false religion made by people, they proceeded to disrespect me and my faith for the next 5 minutes. Keep in mind my girlfriend was still in the bathroom. When she finally came out and realized what was happening, she yelled at them and told them to leave. I had kept silent this whole time. After they left, we got into a fight. She apologized, but I kept ripping into her. I brought up how she kept disrespecting me, and how it makes me feel our whole relationship is invalid. We haven't spoken about that again, except for the few times she brought it up and apologized. However, just a few hours ago, she asked me again about what I thought about converting. She then asked me how I could believe in Hinduism. I asked her what she meant. She said some disrespectful things, and I did the same before I started to pack my things to leave. I thought I'd stay with my family for the weekend before doing anything. She started to hysterically cry and hyperventilate. She poured everything I put in my suitcase all over the floor and grabbed onto my legs while sitting on the ground, not letting go. I ended up staying to calm her, and she made me promise I wouldn't leave her. We ended laying on the floor, and she cried herself to sleep. I want this relationship to work. She's the woman I see myself with for the rest of my life. I know I'm young and dumb for saying that, but I've never felt that way about someone before. I've always thought she was the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I genuinely respect her for her personality and who she is as a person every day. Are there any couples that are interfaith that ended up working? Should I introduce to Hinduism? Am I being blind to the disrespect that she has for my faith? And if so, do I need to establish that? I think I do, and I will once she wakes up. Would love some advice. P.S. If anyone is planning on making and disrespectful comments about me or my girlfriend, please keep that to yourself and get a life. Comment 1. Beneficiar Crest 731. Run away as far as you can. Religious brainwashing is just a very dangerous territory. I understand your feelings for her, but love is not a standalone thing. It has to come with mutual respect, acceptance, and compromise. Her blatant disrespect for your religious views will cause too many problems in the future. Face it, your views are not compatible. Move on. Comment 2. Wet Charts Fetish. Religion is fucking retarded. I say you pretend to do it just to get that nookie, then dump her to teach her that God works in mysterious ways. Seriously though, fuck religious people. Comment 3. Here_lies_Dobby. If you're hoping to mend and strengthen your relationship, you need to respect each other's beliefs, and now is the perfect time to set some boundaries. It's ultimately your choice whether to call it quits, but I don't see this working out. Update. Thank you for your comments and your support. I understand that time is passing and some decision needs to be made. But for now, the only thing I decided was to introduce each other to our parents. We will introduce each other as friends, not as a couple. Let's see what can come of this. Thank you for your attention, for following our story. I am grateful for every moment we have experienced together, for the challenges that made us stronger, and for the joys that made our life complete. I look forward to your comments. It truly means a lot to me. Do you believe that you can love someone else's child as much as your own? If you enjoyed the story, subscribe to my channel and like the video. I appreciate your support. Until our next meetings and new stories, gratitude and much love.